Hi guys. I can't even see myself here, but today we are packing 5 blankets and I wanted to take you guys along with me. You finished making this blanket and you've been wondering, how am I going to send it to the owner? Maybe you made it for a friend or a family member, or it's even an order, someone paid for it, and you're wondering, how am I going to send it across? It's really big, it's very bulky, and you've been cracking your brain, you don't know how to do that. Well, you are in luck. Today I have 5 blankets that I'm going to pack and ship, and I'm going to be showing you how I do it and the things that I use to make it easy and seamless. Also, everything that I use, I'm going to be linking them in the description box below. I mostly get them on Amazon. I'm going to be linking them in the description box below, so be sure to check that out. Hi, my name is Amara. I'm the owner of Snugglyknitdesigns. If you're new here, welcome. Here we do all things chunky knit blankets, occasionally stuffed animals, but mostly chunky knit blankets. Don't forget to subscribe and let's get into it. So I have 5 blankets, like I said, but I could only keep 3 in the frame. So this is the first one. There's a second one. It has great colors, and this is the third one. I still have 2 over there. So I'm going to be doing them one at a time because I cannot pack 3 blankets at a time. So we're going to start with the middle one. I'm going to take these 2 out of the way. All right, let's go over the tank. Let's go over the items that I use that make this whole thing seamless. Of course, I have my ribbon to, you know, make it look pleasing. I got this ribbon from Alibaba, but you can get your ribbons anywhere from the craft stores. Then I have the thank you and also the care instruction at the back. I made this, or I designed it on Canva, printed it out also with Canva. They delivered it, which even reminds me I need to restock. I'm running out, but you can always print this out and have it handy. Then scissors for cutting. Most importantly is the vacuum seal bags. I get them on Amazon. Sometimes I get in Walmart, but I think Walmart is more expensive. So I do get on Amazon. I don't have a particular brand because the brand you order today might not be available tomorrow. Stuff like that. Then the poly mailer bag. I have the 24 by 36. I can fit 2 blankets, like this large blanket. When I vacuum it in the vacuum seal bags, I can have 2 in this bag. Yeah, I've never I've never had any clients complain that they got their blanket and it was damaged since I started using this. Like, never. It's tear proof, waterproof, stuff like that. Then, of course, can't forget your tape. Very important. All right. So first, I'm going to add the ribbon on this one. Sometimes I pre-cut the ribbon, which is what I'm going to do because I have 5. So when I measure out this first one, I'm going to pre-cut everything so it's faster for me. I don't know how to make a good bowl. I'm still learning, I'm still trying, but I fail every time I try to make a bowl. I don't know why, I just don't know why. But I do get it. It's not perfect, but it's cute. Alright, like I said, I'm going to pre-measure this because I have 5 blankets to ship. Alright, so yeah, I've pre-cut it. This should make it easy and faster. So I'm just gonna hang them there. Now let's do that again. So, and the ribbon. then don't forget the thank you and the instruction. Slide that in there. And put it in this. The handheld vacuum to vacuum it. See, it's now very flat and no longer bulky. So I'll take that's how it comes out, very flat. So how it is now, I can put it in this bag. Like I said earlier, I can fit 2 of this, if not 3, but I don't want to push it, but I can fit 2 of this in this bag. We still have lots of room to fit another one. I do have a smaller bag that is custom made. It has the brand name on it, but that one I usually use it for a smaller blanket, not the large and or the medium. I usually use it for a smaller lap throw and baby blankets. So I'm going to go ahead and finish orders. I'm already out of breath. I'm going to go and rapid fire the other ones and show you what they look like before I send them out. Okay, so stay tuned. So all of them are all packed vacuum. See how compact they are. Before I couldn't fit all 5 of them on this table, but now I can. They're all ready. So now I'm going to use the polymailer bag. I think I'm going to do 2, 2, 1. They're all going to the same address. So yeah, we're going to do 2, 2, and 1 in another one. So let's do that real quick. I think this 2, this 2, this one. people, so all the blankets are all packed, wrapped, ready to go to their new homes or ready to be shipped to the address. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to use pirates.com. That is the website I use to print the shipping labels. I go in there and first, before I do that, I'm going to use my tape, take the dimensions of this package, weigh it. Also, I do have a weighing scale, weigh them, and then enter the details in the on the pirates.com thing, like creating a label, enter the details, the address and the dimensions and all that, and then buy the label. I choose either between, I always go between USPS and UPS, and then it's festive season, so I'm going to go with the one that I trust more. I don't know which one, but I'm going to go with the one that I trust more to deliver days on time without any hiccups. Then buy the label, print it out. I do have my thermal label, print it out, tape it on it, and they are ready to go. If you found this video helpful, let me know in the comment section below. And like I said earlier in the intro, I'm going to be putting the links for the bags, the polymer bag, the vacuum bag, and all that. I'm going to be putting the links down in the comments. I'm going to be putting the link in the description box below if you're interested in it. And I'll see you next time on another video. This mama is going to go put her feet up. Bye.